hottest team in the land coming through.
Welcome to Wednesday night's NBA action here on 2K Sports. In this game, we'll see the San Antonio Spurs after this final game of the regular season. For some, a chance at postseason glory. For others, maybe like you, Grant, working on their golf game.
Exactly, and I know you're always working on your swing too, B.A. But personally, I can't wait for the postseason. Nothing like the excitement of playoff basketball.
Now the starting group for San Antonio. Sohan and Wemby are the bigs. Jones and Vassell are the 1 and the 2. And it's Johnson in at the 3 spot.
And Wembyama can dunk it basically just standing up. You gotta keep him out of the paint.
MP shot is good.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Outside Johnson. Pass to Sohan. Lets the 3 fly. Jackson Davis grabs a miss. Wiggins finds MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Come on, man. So aggressive. MP, that trait will take you a long way in this game.
The Spurs have gone 1 for 3 so far. Jones, the pass to Sohan. To the inside, Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. Pass to Curry. Back to MP. Goes up and lays it in, nice and easy. Young's got 7.
Well, MP goes through the defense for the score. Wow.
Vassell outside. Wembanyama up top over MP. Wembanyama no good.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
MP shot is off. Vassell outside. First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. And Wembanyama throws it down hard.
Whoa! What a dunk by Wembanyama!
Oh, doing damage above the rim. That was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Coach, when you watch Wemby, it's not the height that jumps out. It's the way he moves with that height.
Brian, I've been around the NBA a long time, and you think you've seen it all. But when you see someone with Wembanyama's size and the things he can do, his ball handling, his shooting range, the way he moves, blocking shots, this guy is one of a kind.
Feels like he's emerging as the face of the NBA soon.
I think that's what we all expect.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Suns played some superb basketball. He finished with 67 points, and he made a significant contribution from beyond the arc, as usual, and just a huge game for him. His coaches would love to see him do it again. Guys?
Great report there, Allie. It was obvious he could do anything he wanted. A fantastic win.
Well, I'll tell you, he was enjoying himself out there, kind of like us here in the broadcast booth. And whoever was matched up against him wasn't enjoying themselves.
Yeah, well, winning is usually fun, especially when you have it going like he did.
And Young slams it in.
Yes, speeding in there and getting some air time. MP with a solid jam off the drive.
Vassell passes to Wembanyama. No good with the triple.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Warriors?
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
Another thing they're doing well early on is moving the ball, playing selfless basketball, and getting everybody involved on the offensive end.
The Spurs making a switch here. Mitchell Robinson, he's checked in for Victor Wembanyama. Mamukelashvili comes in for Sohan. Barnes, he's checked in for Johnson. And Branham subbed in for Jones. Here's MP on the take. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Yeah, when we talk about MP's unlimited potential, we're referring to nights like this one.
Here's Branham, and he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. MP with it, and it's Robinson picking him up. Oh, Robinson with a block. And out of bounds, San Antonio will have it. And with the playoffs quickly approaching, the end of the regular season power rankings, you look at the Spurs, they're hanging in there at that same fifth spot and hoping to climb higher.
I think for the Warriors, they've proven time and time again this season that not only are they legit, but they could very well be the team to beat.
Keldon Johnson, he's checked in for San Antonio. Wesley comes in for Vassell. Into the lane, and that one is stuffed right through.
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. Young, and the tip in on the offensive boards. MP's got 23.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
Spurs trail by 5. To the middle. Here's Robinson. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Boy, oh boy. Both teams lighting it up to start this game.
Yeah, and I'm sure both coaches would like to see more defensive intensity from their teams. Well, they just need to keep getting him the ball. He has been terrific this quarter.
Healed against Johnson. He can't hit that time.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Well, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Warriors ahead. They're up by 5. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a minute. Warriors going with a whole new group out there.
Be up on them. Don't let them breathe, all right?
Spurs trail by 11. They've got MP. Moody is out there with Andrew Wiggins. Then it's Trace Jackson Davis, and it's Melton in at the 2. So that's the group out there for Golden State. San Antonio again can't hit. Golden State has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. Moody on the wing. Inside. Here's MP. Muscling it home, MP.
And that's what happens when you let MP get positioning inside.
1:53 left to play in the first half. Vassell outside. Back to Jones. Beyond the arc. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. You know, they beat the Spurs during their last encounter in San Antonio.
They flat out dominated the last time these teams squared off, particularly on the glass.
Yeah, but they can expect a whole lot more resistance this time around. No team likes to lose a rebounding battle.
1:16 left in the second. Oh, Wembanyama reaches up and throws it down.
And you see how fluid Wembanyama is. 7'5" guys shouldn't be able to move like this. Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
He's got his first free throws of the night right here.
at the line for the Dubs.
That free throw misses. And the Spurs making a change here. Johnson's checked in. And the second free throw is good. 58 seconds left in the second. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Pass to Vassell. Here's Johnson. Driving in. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Stan, when you talk to others about Keldon Johnson, one of the things you hear is that he's a natural leader.
Yeah, Brian, look, the intangibles with him are off the charts. This is a guy that got on the United States national team because of the kind of person and player he is. He leads by example every day.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter, and it's getting them to the free throw line.
And yep, it's good. MP's gotten 4 this quarter.
And he was dominant in their last outing, and the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Shoots a fadeaway. Melton passes to MP. Shot from 12. Here's Jackson Davis. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
With great mobility in the 8-foot wingspan. Yes, 8 foot. Wembanyama easily wipes that shot away.
And that one drops for him.
Yeah, he's leading the charge for them. But let's be honest, he needs more help if they're going to get out in front.
Well, consistent scoring is a good foundation for a comeback. They can't be wasting possessions now.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter, just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. We'll be right back.
Welcome to half. Fellas, I was just wondering if you played in the league these days, what do you think would be different compared to when you did play?
Oh, my goodness. I make a lot more money, Ernie, than I did in my playing days, especially if you consider that all guys do is dunk and shoot.
Turning back now to our game, lots of positives in that first half for the Golden State Warriors.
They're up because
that does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
He's been excellent at cutting through the defense and giving them fits around the basket.
Well, I just love his fearlessness so far. He's charging inside like no one can stop him.
And so in the game for the Spurs, Sohan and Wemby are the bigs. Vassell and Johnson are the 2 and the 3. And it's Jones in at the point guard position. Well, Grant, with players getting bigger and more athletic, do you support moving the restricted area out?
Yeah, B.A., I would. We've seen a lot of injuries when defenders slide underneath elevated players on the drive. So cutting down that risk makes a lot of sense.
Here's Vassell. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Well, he just came flying in. Vassell making sure it goes down.
From deep, MP. They get the rebound. Curry against Jones. Wiggins for 3, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Curry's got 3 assists in the game.
Yeah, from the perimeter, Wiggins can be very, very efficient. You just can't allow him to find those looks.
Well, sometimes you need more than just your stars, though. They've got to run something to get the other guys good looks.
There's Young with the 3, and the Warriors with another 3.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Jones, the pass to Vassell. Wembanyama, high post. Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. Unable to get that one. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
The G League is on the rise these days. About half of NBA players have some G League experience, and it's especially valuable for rookies. Spurs coach Greg Popovich said it's a lot better to go down there and get 30 minutes than to sit on the bench and be the 12th guy. Brian, it makes sense.
It makes perfect sense.
Man, Wembanyama getting it done.
Woo! And Steve Kerr calls timeout. He wants to review the game plan. And the Warriors make some changes. Looney's checked in for Jackson Davis. Jonathan Kuminga comes in for Green. And Hield is subbed in for Andrew Wiggins. Here's MP. Takes the hit. MP still gets it to go.
He's been in total control offensively, and the defense has had no answers.
Vassell outside. Over to Looney. Vassell can't get it to go. The Warriors lead by 13. And he lobs it up to the... Look at MP finish the lob.
Well, when you talk about how MP can score the ball, the possibilities are endless.
Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Down low. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
The big-time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis. Stan, when Trey Jones is on the floor, you can just see how easily the offense flows.
Well, Brian, he's the kind of point guard that teammates love to play with because his only thought out there is setting up other guys. He's not going to light you up with his own scoring, but he is a great facilitator.
Old school traditional point guard makes everybody better.
You don't see many of those anymore.
Oh, incredible! Save that one. I want to watch it again.
Awesome! Vassell outside. Outside Johnson. Three-pointer off the mark.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Shot from 16. Again, the Warriors score.
He's putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy.
And Greg Popovich has called timeout, and we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And the Warriors making a change here. Pajimski's checked in. A big group substitution here for San Antonio. Mitchell Robinson, he's checked in for Victor Wembanyama. Mamukelashvili comes in for Sohan. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Johnson. And Branham subbed in for Jones. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Pass to Branham. Let's go with a three. San Antonio again can't hit.
I can't believe he missed that three. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving him.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
Vassell with it. Now Pajimski defending. Outside Barnes. Here's Branham, covered by MP. And he's off from 17. Golden State with the ball. They're on a 20-6 run. And there's the drive. It's not going to go for him. Nice D from Vassell. Pass to Mamukelashvili. Here's Branham. There's the three. On target from range. Branham's got 7.
After shooting just about 30% as a rookie from deep, Branham has upgraded his shot.
He was grabbing the rim to extend the hang time.
Hey, maybe making sure the landing was kinder than the takeoff. Now here's Vassell. He's been an offensive weapon for them, scoring around 17.5 points a game. Pass to Branham. The three. Warriors with the rebound. Young's got his 4th rebound in this one. He got it up. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And 3/4 of play in the books. This one's all but over already. The Warriors on top, opening up a huge gap. And don't go away. We'll be back in a few moments. It'll be the 4th quarter of basketball coming up next. Steve Kerr with some words for his players.
Right now is when we go, good shot, great shot, right? Right now is when we talk on every screen down here and switch and ice.
And that's Steve Kerr. This is what his teams do. Take away a lot of easy shots.
Yeah, B.
Changes here for the Warriors. Jackson Davis is checked in for Kuminga. Melton comes in for Podziemski. And MP subbed in for Stephen Curry. Wiggins and Green hold down the forward spots. MP is out there with DeAnthony Melton. And it's Jackson Davis in at the 5 down low. That's the Warriors 5. Here's Jones. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
MP shot is off.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Vassell passes to Wembanyama. Nails it from 3. Wembanyama's got 26 points.
Well, it's only his second 3 of the night. If he's going to heat up, the second half is a great time to do it.
I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Pass to Wiggins. Back to MP. Shoots. And it's good. He hits another one. And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
And it's Jones with the ball for the Spurs. Drives to the hoop. And it's in there. Jones has got his first bucket in this one.
Able to get a layup out of that one. That's just soft defense there.
The drive by MP. Offensive rebound. Tries again. And it's good on the lay-in.
Gotta love how they've just maintained their intensity, even when they're this far up.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Warriors.
And it was dueling three-pointers all night. A battle they won.
Both teams had the same plan. Win the game on the perimeter. So fun to watch.
And we just saw one of the greatest teams of all time win again. They've reached that magical 72-win marker, and they keep going.
And with just one game left to play between them, they've captured the first 2 meetings of the year.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for MP.
A quality offensive outing. When you get it going like he did, I'll tell you, it's one of the best feelings in basketball.
San Antonio's going 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Barnes with it, and it's Hield picking him up. Barnes passes to Wembanyama. And he banks in the layup. Wembanyama's got 33 points. They're enjoying a sizable lead.
And what I like, B.A., they haven't stopped pressing the issue.
On offense, here is San Antonio. Branham passes to Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Well, passing may not be a highlight of Branham's game, but he's not a selfish guy who will just force his own shot.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Young with the bucket.
This has to feel good. They gave their fans a show and secured the W.
Yep, the crowd gets to go home feeling good about the win tonight. Their team looked impressive.
From behind the arc, and count it.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. Must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
And so it's the Warriors taking care of business.